the T-35. Model 1935, 5th Independent Heavy Tank Brigade, Moscow, 1938. Here you have the front idler, right? It's a enormous track. Rear drive sprocket. 4 trucks with 2 wheels or bogies each. There appears to be a tensioner. And then there's a sideboard. And I know the US M6 heavy tank has a sideboard or side plate like this too. And there you have the markings. There's a guy up there. There's a 76.2 millimeter, and then like a rifle cradle right here with a barrel, and then there's adjacent machine gun, coaxial machine gun, or a turret mount, and I guess a radio array. And then commander, he's just looking out there. KV-1, model 1940, up armored turret, Leningrad, 1941. So Russia gave the United States one of these and put it at Aberdeen, and after 35 years of sitting there outside, an Aberdeen evaluation was done, and they traversed the turret, and it worked. Now, before this KV-1 disappeared from the field of steel, I actually stood upon the track, like right here. So, one of these is in the United States, and also the United Kingdom too. KV-1 model 1941, up armored turret, 118th Independent Tank Battalion, Leningrad, 42. So this is like a frontline battle tank. You see the winter garb? I like these tow cables. KV-1 model 1941, initial turret, Western Front, 1941. This is like spring. These guys are having their campfire out. I love the enormity of the tank, how gigantic that drive sprocket is, and the fellows here. KV-1 model 1940, Applique, Lieutenant 1 Bilyayev, September 1941. So that is economy, or screen armor that they put on. KV-1 model 1941, up armored turret, 12th Tank Regiment, 1st Moscow Motor Rifle Division, August 1942. Looks good. There's a lot of writing on the side, and it says it here. KV-1 model 1941, cast turret, Kursk Salient, June 43. So upon the Kursk Bulge and Parakovka, place like that, Belgorod, the Kursks were massed for a battle against Tigers. KV-1 model 1941, cast turret, Southwest Front, summer 1942. So it's like summer garb, summer camouflage. KV-18, 121st Tank Brigade, Stalingrad, January 1943. That's pretty fierce winter struggle. There's a guy there, hatch open. Almost seems lighter. Has a tapered end to some degree. I think these KV-1s Stalingrad were more streamlined. And here's a Finnish example that was captured. KV-1 model 1942 up armored cast turret, 3rd Koi, 1st Tank Brigade, Finnish 1st Armored Division, Ihintala, August 1944. So if you go to like Helsinki or Finland or a place like that, military museum, you'll see an example of a KV-1 that was captured in battle, and a lot of other captured Soviet guff that the Finnish recovered, like shattered T-26s and shattered T-60s and things like that. A lot of fun. Everybody's favorite, and everybody's gonna get pissed at me as I enunciate, the Epochal JS2M, 85th Heavy Tank Regiment, Berlin, 1945. So here's the 100. Almost lost the book. 122 millimeter gun, muzzle brake, huge turret with the aircraft sighting crosses and white bars, so that like Allied forces wouldn't knock it out. Here's the inside of the turret interior, KV-1 model 1941 cast turret, C-plates, copy for key. Okay, well, here's a breech. Is a traversing wheel, maybe. That looks like a another dial. There, that's the lens, optica, for your sighting the enemy. And there's another one. Proceeding right along. JS2M, Czechoslovak 1st Tank Brigade, Prague, 1945. So if you go to Prague, maybe they'll have that in their museum, or maybe not. I like the Prague emblem here. Now it's just the Czech Republic. JS2M, Polish 4th Independent Heavy Tank Regiment, Germany, 1945. So the Poles have a nice JS2. See, there's one road wheel missing. It was blasted off by a mine. That's pretty wild. JS2M, 78th Guards Heavy Tank Regiment, Stuhl Weichenberg, Hungary, 1945. So, it was the Soviet steamroller knocking against the remnants of Die Wehrmacht, and as they were rampaging through Hungary. And the JS3M, Egyptian 4th Armored Division, Cairo, 1967. The Egyptian Eagle. So, in a war, the Arabs and Egyptians got the Soviet cast-offs, the JS3, and fielded it against the Israelis, and the Israelis, with their technical expertise, captured one of these and joyfully gave it to the United States at Aberdeen, and you can go see it. However, that drive sprocket is very different due to what I've been told on YouTube. The example at Aberdeen is flat disc, like a exhibit piece. That's the way that a drive sprocket is supposed to look like. So that's a JS3, and here's a JS2. There's one in the back. There's a Churchill. I'm trying to find something. Oh, here we go. There's a multi-baffle muzzle brake. This enormous turret. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like maybe 7 road wheels. This is the T-10M. Draws wary glances from Czech civilians in Prague during the August 1968 invasion. Note white air identification cross is used once more. The multi-baffle muzzle brake is the main distinguishing feature between the T-10M and early T-10s. So here's another evolutionary line of the Joseph Stalin heavy tank designs. T-10. That's quite a piece. And there's a JS3 among the Israelis. Maybe that's the one that went to Aberdeen. We don't know. That has been a Soviet heavy tank production.